Okay, so I don't think enough people know about this story. This is such a good story. I saw it this morning. So in 2005, an Australian golfer called David Diaz auctioned off his caddy spot on eBay after qualifying for the 2005 Open Championship. The winning top bid was £15,000. Well, $15,000, but Diaz missed the cut. Now, this is really interesting, and there's two ways to look at this because obviously he's not a caddy, so he can't sort of help you. But it's really clever, and I'll tell you why. So if you were lucky enough to get through Q School on the DP World Tour, which is like 5 grand, I think, or 7 grand, you would then basically have £100,000 to £150,000 of costs. Yes, there's a minimum salary guarantee. But if anything can help you, why not? You look at the PGA Tour, it's 100,000 to 250,000. Now think about that 15,000. That was in 2005. So let's do the inflation calculations and let's see how much that would have been now. So, nearly £27,000. Yes, it was dollars, but let's just give and take. Let's call it 25 grand. So basically, you have paid 1/4 or a quarter of your annual costs, basically auctioning one of your spots. And I mean, if you're not actually a golfer, so if you're an amateur golfer that's qualified for the Open, like I believe this man was, I could be completely wrong, and I apologise if he was genuinely on like the PGA Tour or the DP World Tour at the time. But if you're just an amateur and you sort of are auctioning that off, it's a lot of money that. You know, you've only paid 250 quid to qualify for the Open, and you probably, you're getting 25 grand in return. Yes, you haven't got the experience of a caddy, but if you're a good golfer, if as long as that person can sort of make you sort of less nervous and you're sharing a journey with someone that you can trust as well, there's no harm in it. And I just think it's a really clever way of what he did. And I think there's a lot of people criticising it, and I get that point of view. But I also think this is such a a clever idea, which I wouldn't be surprised if more people use, because those people are paying to get in a spot to walk down the fairways of the Open inside the ropes. It's priceless. So yeah, fantastic story. I loved reading this.